Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. I'm just getting ready for the. Were you watching me? Nah, anyways, kidding. So, they have updated the game, as you can see quite obviously, with these crazy sunbeams. Yeah, sunbeams. That's what they are. I'm just kind of re-getting used to the controls again. Exactly. We are stuck in a pickle here. There's no denying it. Getting outside of this house, yeah. This flare might be burned. So yeah, the update is insane. I'm still getting used to the controls, aren't I? I'm trying to remember how I set my controls, but I think I'm left-handed, so my directionals are based on the arrow keys, and my sprint, as you can see by me flashing it there, is right shift, and crouch is right control. And it feels backwards for some reason. They reset the defaults because of all the new stuff, inclusive to a radial dial for all basic stuff. So check this out, crafting. And apparently I can't, I have to actually hold it the whole time. Check that out. We could do this without a table now. We needed a table before, but now you can do it now. Also, we can do quite a few other things right on the go. Do we actually have any of these? I should probably take a look. Honestly, we do not. So actually, let's do our first craft through this system, and there we go. Also, cool, very cool, very very informative. And I can, instead of tab bringing up the basic menu, tab held down does the entire condition, everything that you can see there. So that's a very, very helpful thing. And what was that? And we need to eat. Obviously, that is quite helpful. At risk for we'll just douse it with water. We'll be all right. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, there is also a new affliction in the game. And, well, how do we access the first aid bar now? That's oh, do it there too. Okay. Avoid eating more meat from carnivores. Okay. So how's our food now? With that considered. Depends on if this whitefish likes to nom nom on. I doubt it. I'm going to guess that's okay. But we also have these cupboards in here, so we're going to take advantage of that, obviously, because we're going to need it. At risk was a nice little thing. It's not a surprise. It's like, you have a chance of not feeling so good. Oh, come on! Serious? My luck. All right. What else? Those sunbeams. Yeah, that's just something else, isn't it? Do we check out the whole place? It's been a little bit of a while. Been a little bit while. What the heck? My words today, they're just butchering me. Well, do we actually have the tools to make the fishing line right here and now? No, it's all stored back at the rabbit shack. All right. All right. So we're going to be making it out of here barely. How's our everything now? Well, it's all right, except we don't have food. This sucks. Stop eating meat is what it says. All right. So there might be a wolf out here. Also, these flares, we don't throw them anymore. We just brandish them. So we're going to have to get used to the brandishing tactic now. Anything? We might be okay. I hope we're okay. Okay, we just have to make it out of here. I don't want to have to use the flares because we're still waiting on weapons. Got to get all of those sticks to cure so we can make our bow. It's been way too long. You know what? I think we're almost okay. Not sure about the frames. The frames seem a little framey for me right now. I don't know. Maybe I just simply need to restart the computer or something like that. Because I had a couple things going. Like I've had it going for a little while now. But you know what? That wolf. How did we get out of there like that? Well, it looks like we're okay. All right, let's start a normal walk then. Nice brisk walk. Look at the ice. Look at the ice, guys. I mean, seriously, that was very plain before. We got a lot more detail into it. It looks awesome. Oh, there's the wolves. Okay, so we know where they are. Also, the sounds are supposed to be updated again. So it's more ambient, and I get to be more paranoid because more sounds freak me the crap out. Wow, though. Yeah, it definitely has some cool lighting. Yeah, really noticeable difference. Really noticeable difference. It's really good looking. I like it. A lot more detailed. Okay, so 3 wolves there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Some sort of embargo. You shall not pass. They've got the entire border covered, guys. We can't make it through that way. We're gonna have to hop the fence over. Where is the? Yeah. We don't want to go that way anyway. That's desolation. Desolation point. Well, we're really getting nowhere here. Gonna have to take the back door, I guess. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pick up the pace here. I'll get used to the controls again here shortly. Maybe it's just me conflicting in my mind with how I set up my left-handed Skyrim controls because I've got, yeah, it's a whole lot different there too. Like, although it is the same in a number of regards, like that I've got is my sneaking. And any of my Elder Scrolls games I've played. I can't say that I'm the cool person that played since Morrowind. No. Oblivion, yes. Which was awesome because there was, at the time, don't take this as a moral lesson whatsoever, but at the time, my neighbor, I swear that he was heavily into drugs or something. So, obviously not necessarily a good thing at all. Not necessarily. It wasn't, obviously. But, to me, he comes over to my apartment, knocks on the door. Hey, you want to buy this game, Oblivion, for $5? I want to note, this was when Oblivion came out. So it was brand new. And I'm like, I look at the back. I didn't hear of it right then and there because most of the games at that time was word of mouth. It wasn't internet reviews so much at the time because the internet was, well, it was still in its more formative years at the time. So you just take a look at the back cover, and it looked, you know, freaking amazing for the time period. And I'm like, yeah, $5, you got it. Right here you go. Wow, I'm talking about another game with, well, it's not a current game. Who cares? This is the wrong island. We need to go to that. Did I really go to the wrong island? So $5 and put thousands of hours into it. I'll just continue the story at this point in time because, well, I've got nothing better. I'll go to the wrong freaking island. I can't believe that. That's what happens when you start chatting away and don't even realize where you're going. I mean, well, it looked kind of like where we, whatever. Yeah, clocked plenty of time into that. I just started sprinting at the exact same time I heard that wolf howl, so that's a nasty looking wolf. Also, I don't know where the wolf is. Paranoia has once again begun. Oh well, pick up the pace. So there's also another mechanic in the game here that was introduced. You can't just hibernate away, but they apparently did something. Let's see if it's in here. Let's see, what do we got here? Drop decoy, crafting, campcraft, emergency stim. Apparently we can do one of those. Light sources, journal. Apparently there's an option to pass time. Let's take a look. Options. It might be in a controls thing. That is not the controls. Key bindings. I don't see anything. So we'll have to look into that. Obviously, because I don't want to spend forever just kind of kicking around when we're doing nothing, right? Because, you know, that happens and simply just need to pass the time. For example, our hides curing, our wood curing, that's the thing. And I just pressed my freaking Elder Scrolls sprint and went nowhere. Talk about it and all of a sudden it becomes, whatever, it becomes a reaction. Okay. Check around this hill, make sure there's nothing here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we should be alright. Let's head up and let's get this dealt with. Also, how's our everything right now? We're not so bad. I just wanted to show, it's branches now affected by tool, so 7 minutes, which is, yeah, it's useless, but it also yields 3 sticks, so we get a better yield. Before it was questionably useful, bordering on not, and now with the extra stick and the tool effectiveness, if you absolutely need it, yeah, it probably weighs on worth it enough. I mean, let's take a look at passage of time. If it doesn't really say specifically, but if I were to guess, then it's not 100% efficient on the passing of time, but I mean, compared to those 2 sticks I picked up in that time and moving to the next stick, you know, count that passing of time in here. And I think it's actually pretty darn efficient, honestly. I sound either chilly or out of breath or... Ah! Jeez! Ah! And the paranoia begins again! Oh! Freaking... Yeah! Also, that intestinal worm thing risk is still there. I don't know how much passing of time we're going to need. Probably a 24-hour period if I were to guess. Just don't eat meat for a day or something like that. But I think all we got is meat, which is the worst part. Although, I mean, there's possibility of medication and whatnot. What do we have on the ground here? We have sticks and whatnot there. But also, I forgot where I was. I need a light source here. I definitely need a light source. Light source, light source, light source, light source. Did I hit switch those controls? Numpad, 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 numpad. There, completely right or left-handed now. 0.2 liters freaking fuel. Whoa! See the lantern? Wow! It is doing an entire rave show here. All right. So those aren't ready anyway. Is it just because it's empty? Well, it's empty now. So we have to... I know I have another one anyway, is what I'm trying to say here. Let's find the supplies. I think I stuck them in the oven. Great. Now I have to navigate this in the dark to find the oven so I can make it light again. There it is. Okay, so which one did we have on us? We had the 44% one, which is what I figured. So there's the 97% one. Now we can break this one down for metal, which is ideal. Also, we can do our line. There we go. So let's get this broken and out of my life right now. Yep, harvest for 1. Thank you very much. Look at everything go down. Yay. What am I forging that with such... It must be the crowbar. That's the only thing that I could think make a perfect ringing sound like that. Ting, ting. Anyways, I'm getting distracted by the cool new menu. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Okay, so we can make this now. Awesome. And now we can do fishing to pass our time. That's one thing I like. But how do we honestly pass time? I can't move a mouse cursor with tab. And no tooltips coming up here in any way. Okay. So I'm not really sure exactly how it's all done, but hey, is that fresh? Okay, down you go. Also, down you go. Okay, so that's more passing of time, I tell you. Also, we need to drop some weight. We've got a whole ton of stuff on us. I'm not really sure about the fish, if we're allowed to eat it, and that's a concern. That's at 82%. And it's cooked! Okay, I didn't remember any of that. I'm just pointing out that it may or may not be okay. So I'm dropping wood, right? Right. Okay, so down you go. Seems a little bit grayed out. Like, I don't know. It feels a little less profound on the things. I'm not sure. Just a minor nitpick, things you notice, that kind of thing, right? It feels grayer. I don't know if it's just me, but it felt still slightly grayed out, or the transition in, didn't feel strong enough that it pops out and says, hey, click me. So, I mean, that is a thing. I want to break these down. We want to do some fishing, obviously. But should we be waiting for another day? I don't know. Hungry, thirsty. The passage of time, I don't know. Would rest. Let's drop all but 2. And I dropped all. Because I'm awesome that way. And I just want to have basic fire making stuff on my person. What is time of day? 7 hours of daylight left. Let's do... Oh, there's the pastime. And just sit... There we go. As soon as I saw that in the logs, the video that they released, which is pretty cool, a basic idea of what the update did. Okay, so arrest didn't seem to do too much. I got to get used to the radial here. Does it say anything? No time. Risk of intestinal parasites at 2% infected meat and a 2% risk, which is actually acceptable. 2% risk, we can live with that. What do we have in the fridge? Beans. Dusty pork and beans, new pork and beans. Yes, an item degradation scale. I noticed this. Worn ski gloves, worn decent thermal underwear. It gives you a little description so you can eyeball it without having to look at the percentage in case math is really hard. I guess. I don't know their reasoning. I'm just saying it's there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm going to spend most of this episode just doing the update here. I'm going to be definitely playing around with it, so I'll do another episode after this with you guys. We'll go fishing. We'll chat about something other than Elder Scrolls, I guess. You know what? Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Check out their changelog on this. It's got a whole bunch of things. It looks like they changed effectively a whole bunch of the game. And the ability to passage of time, it felt a little more realistic of exactly what I thought in my head of what resting was, because resting, not necessarily sleeping, hours to rest and just rest, and you just kind of sit here on the bed just like and just kind of do it. Also, cabin fever is a thing, so we can't actually just kill time here forever, which is another thing. So go out in the daytime is, I guess, a thing. Go out in the daytime, come back in at night, spend some time outside. Don't spend time in here for days. So that's the other affliction that came in. You actually have to spend a ton of time outside if you get cabin fever. It's it's pretty cool. I actually like it. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and looking forward to whatever else they got going. The lighting setup, which doesn't seem to be going as strong in here. Apparently, it's just like a phase one of the things they're doing. So check it out. See how things going. Hope you guys maybe are interested in the game again, or if you haven't played for a while, or you're just excited like I am. If you're still playing the game, just like, yeah, something new. All right. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.